afternoon. It's 2:30 in Pretoria today, and you are back. You are back to this YouTube space. I've been recording some clips around spaces I've been going to, and thinking a lot about what to show you guys in my next video. So firstly, I want to talk about my first commission. A friend of mine, her name is Uyondela. We met in Johannesburg when I was studying in 2021. She asked me last year, actually. She asked me last year, I think she asked me to do is it a portrait? It's a full body painting for her and her sister, and it's for her sister's birthday, which is in July. But with the way 2021 happened for me, and exams and design and I never really got a chance to finish it, but I'm in a good space. I get to work and create, so I'm using this October as the month to really get into the little bits of things I started and I never got to finish. However, I'm still working towards it. The work is still in progress, so it's something that it's painting. There's the realism aspect of I'm just drawing, sitting and putting this picture, bringing it to life. But then there's also the me being transferred, my feelings towards this person. And my mom is calling me. Okay, so that was my mom. I just got off a call with my mom. I'm glad she called. She's hard to get. You must just pray she gets you. So I think what I was talking about, so painting is a lot of transferring a bit of your own as well into whatever you bring in, whatever a person or what I'm trying to translate into life. So yeah, that's where I think I'll end off just the conversation on that. But this video, today's video, after the clips I took in the previous 2 weeks, I'll say previous 2 weeks, I was taking some clips. I was working on my work stuff and my portfolio stuff because I'm applying to go back to school. A thought that came to mind when I was going through the clips I took was I wanted to talk about the art of making process work, processing, and just the middle part of production. So when it comes to production, there's the planning phase, then there is the actual doing, making process, then there's the final, which is the product, and then there's the post-production phase, and whatever happens to it is out of our control. But so much of, I think, what I feel I'm becoming, or I'm appreciating, and I take so much value in, is the process aspect, the in-between, the struggle, the bad part, the not so looking good, that moment in that cross night, those thoughts for me are always what I look into, or what I take away most. So sometimes even in my modeling, there's a great picture, or there's this one final shot we have, but is it production or the process behind getting to that shot, if I'm not happy towards that. I'm not going to be promoting that picture. Whoever took it, whatever it is for, it will be for that. But I always remember the process to something. So whilst making the portfolio, my mentor spoke a lot to me about put everything that you into this thing, because I thought I was done. And like I've been doing this thing, like yes, for work there was that one, right, and it was done, but and then I got the job and I'm working now, but now it's for education purposes. So portfolios also get different in terms of what an employer is probably looking for me to show them that I can do technical drawings, but I think in education it's more so what is your process, your concept stage, what is your mind like, what's going on there. So now the shift and direction I'm taking towards that is basically what I've been going through. So these clips that you see now is me. I work best at night. So process, the act of process making, you as the artisan, or you as the craftsman, you as the person doing the work, the product, working towards the product, you kind of have to understand yourself first. So understanding and watch yourself and see what's going on with me, how do I bring out the best in me to this. So in order to do that, you need to find out what time is best for me to, what time of the day am I just like, yay, I can do the most. And what time of the day am I most tired? So your sleeping pattern, your sleeping schedule, your schedule matters before, sorting that out matters before actually working towards the product. So, and with my product, I'm nocturnal, meaning that I am not a day person. I think also school has to do with the fact that we never had time to actually work during the day because we had classes, or maybe just figuring things out. But then I always had time to work at night, and that just became a habit and a part of who I am, or becoming, or became. So I work at night, and second thing is I love music. Some music pumps me up, depending what kind of work you do. You also have to understand what kind of state of feelings and emotions you want to get out of yourself. So actors, I've heard actors talk about, like, if they're going to be doing emotional scenes, they quickly have to just think of, things that you twist or trick your mind, you tune it into that zone of things you wanted to get to. So I use music to do that. We will pause right here. The last thing that I think is important when it comes to the process, that middle phase we're talking about, is setting. So setting meaning the place where you work, where the craftsmanship takes place. I think I've been blessed this year to finally have a space in my sister's place. She opened a space to me for me to work, to be able to work in and do what I like doing. There are no distractions. There is no one, like only I distract myself. No one but the craft is important. And I think having a place where you can just be freely yourself and do what you like doing best, I think that is just it. All those three things, just all together, then you're on your way. It has taken a while for me to actually get to this place, not just in the physical aspect in terms of having a table, a PC, but in terms of mental as well. I'm much more open, and I don't judge myself that much. I don't worry too much about other aspects of life, such as eating, such as rent. I feel blessed to be in this position where I can just be myself and create what I want to create, when I want to create. And I respect myself in terms of Phinda, me. I come first before the work. There was a time where I think I even lost a bit of my identity because I was trying to prove so much that I am capable of doing this. I'm worth a shot, and it's in the 5 years I was at school that a sense of self was not there. But now with recent recent experiences, I'm just becoming and in spaces where I'm just like, yes, this is me. I'm picking me. I'm focusing on me more, because I did a lot of just comparing a lot before. Compared myself a lot to other people doing very well, but those people are focusing on themselves and doing themselves, and they probably also go through their own things, but they bring them and the work to the front, which is why the insecurities are there to us, because we feel so intimidated. But actually, I shouldn't take it like that. I should take inspiration to also go at my own life and the things I'm doing, go at it, and I guess the encouragement I got from my deceased teacher is that continue doing the things you like doing, and not so much look for reasoning. Just do, and people will see value in what you do, and then they'll bring the value by collaborating with you or buying your work. And with you and Dela, Nomoity, because Nomoity, I'm simultaneously working on that. I think for the first time, I'm yet to remember if there was another time, but for the first time in this phase or journey, this art phase journey that I've been in, someone from the outside looked at what I was doing and was like, I want that for me as well from you. So it means so much to me, and to her it might seem like I've been procrastinating, but I've always just wanted to be in a good phase of my life, of me, so that I can give, I appreciate people who support, not just me, but people who show support for their family and friends, because at the end of the day, like, what is it for if no one is going to take from the gift that was potted in us? I'm starting to be more accepting of my gifts, and I'm grateful to God for the time as well, because if I, for example, also have 42 years, and the irony is that I'm 24, and it's like flipped around, but that's in how many years? It's in less than 20 years. Just 18 years. So if I have 18 years, for example, what kind of impact, what kind of change, what kind of message do I want to leave behind through my work? And for that to happen, and for that to be a reality, and for my legacy to carry on, I need to focus and give time to doing the things that I've been given a gift to do. Which explains why, when I was younger, we were learning about Mozart, Haydn, people from like the 18th, 17th century. How was that kept and archived and was still relevant to my time and my generation? It was possible because they focused on doing what they could do, and that was to play music. And eventually then my younger self picked that up, and not a lot of people believe in giving of yourself into your work, but if there is something that makes you feel like you have a greater purpose, that it comes naturally to you and you enjoy doing it, I encourage you to go at it. Give it. My mom visited last I think this will be the conclusion. Mom visited us. She wasn't actually visiting, but she had an event to go to, and then she visited us. But it doesn't count because she wasn't coming to us. She was going, But anyways, she was here, and there was a time while she was here, she looked at one of the paintings on my bookshelf, and then she went, "Yo, Phinda, yo, intle mntana, ndifuna le. I'm still processing just how flippin' mind-blowing that is, and it means so much to me when people around me see what I can do or what I can bring. So I hope you guys can also share your passions and your gifts with your families and friends, or the people closest to you. Have a good week and a good weekend. I think when I'm taking the video, it's in the middle of the week, so have a good week and a good weekend. Yeah, I will see you soon, definitely. I look forward to your comments and to hearing what you guys want to give into. Thank you.